What's going on, 100 gang? It's your boy 100 gang Nate, back at it again with another video. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And if you've been with the channel, thank you for always being with the channel. It really means a lot to me. Also, go ahead and go to 100gangclothing.com, pick up some merch, get real fresh, and let's go. Now today is a very controversial video. Now let me get this started. Let me say this for the get-go, from the jump. I am Chevy gang to the end, Chevy gang from the beginning. That's how I came in, that's how I'm going out, period. Chevy gang. But we cannot ignore the fact that the Hellcat Jailbreak exists. So today I'm gonna talk to y'all about how the Hellcat Jailbreak is better than the ZL1. Yes, I said it. I'm finna tell y'all today how the Hellcat Jailbreak is better than the ZL1. I cannot believe I'm saying that myself. But before we get into that video, let's go ahead and get this cold start. Let's go. So the first reason why the Jailbreak Hellcat Charger is better than the ZL1 1LE is space. So just off the top, this car right here is a coupe. It's 2 doors, coupe. You know, it has 2 seats. That's 4 seats actually, but the 2 back seats basically they are useless. I know y'all seen a couple videos with my daughter in the back. She got a car seat right there, but other than that, it's pretty much a coupe. Now when you come and you talk about the Hellcat Charger, you're gonna get 4 seats. So if you got 4 full-size adults, it's gonna be a car that's way more manageable than the ZL1. Now, you know, that's hard for me to say that the Hellcat is better in any aspect than this car, but it's just facts. If we want to talk about space, it clearly overshines the ZL1 1LE. I mean, it just 2 doors versus 4 doors, and then, you know, trunk space as well. So if you're talking about one area that the Hellcat Charger Jailbreak is better than the ZL1 1LE, it would definitely be space. Just straight off the top, just common sense. Guys, another reason why the Hellcat Charger Jailbreak, well, the Hellcat Jailbreak Charger could be considered better than the ZL1s or the ZL1 LEs is because with the Jailbreak option, it gives you the options to change up your seatings and change up your seat belts and mix and match different options. Now, don't get me wrong, I think the ZL1 interior is the best interior stock-wise, but when they brought in the Jailbreak where you can switch up the color of the seats, the color of the seat belts, the color of the floor mats, that really changed the game. I still feel like we have a better infotainment system than all of the 3 big American cars. Well, 2 I guess, Mustang and Dodge. I think we have the best infotainment system, but in terms of like the way the inside looks and being able to mix and match options, when Jailbreak came out with the Dodge, that really changed the game. And I wish, just imagine if with the Camaros, imagine if we could put red seats, we could put brown seats, so we could mix and match our seat belts. Like, you can get the red seat belt, but this color seat is what you're gonna get. Like, you cannot switch that up. Imagine if you can get blue seats. Imagine if you could get, you know, like I said, the brown seats, the beige, you know, you just really switch it up, you get white seats. Imagine you could just really fully option that out. Imagine if Chevy had an option where we could do like a Jailbreak type thing where we could pick all of our options. So that's one leg up I feel like the Hellcat Jailbreak Charger has over the ZL1, or over just, you know, the other 2 big American companies, period. It's like they got that option to fully option out and fully spec out your car to every detail. That's crazy. Like with the Jailbreak edition, just imagine with the ZL1 badges right here, imagine if we could have our own color badges, like we could choose them, because you know, like with the Jailbreak edition, you get it like red, bronze, silver, and I'm not sure if you can get it black or whatever, but imagine if we could just like choose our badge colors. Like that Jailbreak option, that joint would be crazy. Like, you know, I love red, so my stuff would be crazy. So, you know, just imagine, like the only thing you could really choose on a Camaro is like, you got your gas cap, but that's cool. But, you know, just imagine if you really could just go around a car and choose all your badges. Like, that would just change the game of how the ZL1 looks. It already looks crazy, but I think it will make it look even more crazy. Like that Jailbreak option, like opening up the whole factory to the customer, that's just next level. I think it was a great move by Dodge. I feel like it was a very strategic move, and I feel like people that can definitely capitalize on it really should. If you get a Jailbreak, man, don't get no black on black like Trey Run, man. Get something different and distinguished. Make it actually stand out. You know what I'm saying? Make it yours. Don't do no black on black or no white. No, you know what I'm saying? Match it up. Mix and match it. You feel me? Another reason why the Hellcat Jailbreak Charger could be considered better than the ZL1/ZL1LE is the driving experience. Now, this is what I mean by that. I'm not saying like when you drive this car that you don't have a hell of an experience, because you do. What I mean is like in terms of like doing burnouts, doing donuts, doing all this like tricky, flashy stuff. I feel like that's easier to accomplish in the the Charger Hellcat Red Eye than it is the ZL1/1LE. Like, how many times are you really gonna see a ZL1 on the streets doing donuts, doing burnouts, sliding all over the place? You're not gonna really see it like that, but you're gonna see that in a lot of Dodge and a lot of Charger Hellcat Red Eyes Jailbreaks. You're gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna, and honestly, in my opinion, it's a real fun car for that aspect. I feel like that's what's one of the key parts what it's made for. It's made to be doing burnouts. It's made to be sliding all over the place. It's made to, lose the front end, get sideways on you. And I feel like that's what makes the car very exciting in terms of the Hellcat Charger Red Eye. I feel like that makes it very, very exciting. That's what they really sold the car on. Being a very, very streetable, a very, very fun car that you can play with and really tear up. You know what I'm saying? You're not really gonna be like that in a ZL1/1LE. This car is you're gonna be way more technical, way more skill driven. And not saying that doing burnouts and all that stuff doesn't take skill, because it does. But I'm saying you're gonna be way more track focused. Let me say that. You're gonna be way more track focused and focus on a specific task when you're in a ZL1/ZL1/1LE, in my opinion. So that's one more leg that the Hellcat Charger Jailbreak has over the ZL1/1LE and ZL1s. You know what I'm saying? That name is so long though. Like, it's like Charger. It's like what? Dodge Charger Hellcat Red Eye Jailbreak. That's a mouthful. But y'all know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I feel like the Charger Hellcat Red Eye Jailbreak is a very, very streetable car. It's made for the street. It's very fun. It's very explosive. And I feel like it's probably a little bit more fun to drive in that aspect than the ZL1/1LE is. Now, like I said before, this car is a super, super duper blast. It is. But I feel like it's more technical. Thing that the Hellcat Charger Jailbreak has over the ZL1/1LE is top end speed. Now, don't get me wrong, this car right here is fast as all get out, extremely fast. But I've noticed in races and just doing research about the Hellcats Jailbreaks. Now I'm talking about Hellcat Jailbreaks. I ain't talking about the regular Hellcats. Like, once y'all get to like a top end speed, y'all start like, we can beat them out. We can get on top of them, y'all hear them crackles, popcorn, baby. Like, we can get out in front of them real quick, but when it starts getting into, the higher speeds, it seems like the Hellcat Jailbreak start pulling away. And that's due to mostly because they got 807 horsepower. I think that's what it is. But yeah, once you get that Hellcat Jailbreak, man, you're gonna be pulling away from a lot of people when they get to top end speed. The top end speed on that is just hard to beat. They got 800 horses. But this right here ain't no slouch, you hear me? The reason why some people may consider the Hellcat Jailbreak better than the ZL1/1LE, and this for me is just come down by person, is because the Hellcat Jailbreak, just Hellcat platform period, is way more popular than the ZL1 platform. Dodge had a big run up with these rappers releasing a lot of music about Hellcats and track hawks and stuff like that. So in a way, and they did a lot of marketing, they really marketed the Hellcats to the maximum. On the other hand, GM did not really market the ZL1, so it's not really as known. And some people feel like they fit in with more of a crowd when they have more cars, or they can identify with the car because everybody has them. Me, I'm the kind of opposite. Like, I like having a car that nobody really has, but it's some people out there that like having a car that other people have. You know what I'm saying? So that could be one reason why you could consider the Hellcat Jailbreak better than the ZL1. It's because, it's more popular. Like, you go out in the club, you go out in the streets, the girls are going to recognize it, the guys are going to recognize it. And in Atlanta, that really could be a danger for you, because if you got a Hellcat out here, that's a danger. You know what I'm saying? You really don't want it out here, but it depends on your city. But a lot of people are going to definitely recognize what you're driving in if it's a Hellcat. And this last reason right here for me, it's really honorable mention why the Hellcat Jailbreak is better than the ZL1 is the supercharger whine. I don't care what nobody's talking about, just keeping it at 100, just keeping it 1000 out the gate, stock for stock. The sound of the Hellcats and the Hellcat Jailbreaks are just phenomenal. That whine is, it's something else, you know what I'm saying? You cannot tell me that is not addictive. Now, when it comes to exhaust, the ZL1 easily eats it up. The exhaust is crazy. It got pops, it got popcorn. But I'm talking about honorable mention, talking about the supercharger whine. That thing right there is different. I don't know what they put in that thing, but they should have put it in the ZL1. You can get that same sound if you get the Rotofab, but stock for stock, the Hellcat, that Hellcat whine is something. It's just something completely different. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? I really like it. So I'm gonna have to get that Rotofab, or I might have to get me a Hellcat Jailbreak, But at the end of the day, for everybody that's a car guy, car girl, whatever you're doing, we're in a time period where V8s are coming to an end. So I know a lot of people had this war going on with Chevy and Mopar, and I join in it, I partake in it. Obviously, I'm a Chevy guy, but we all have to enjoy these vehicles. We're at the end time of the V8s. They about to try to turn everything EV. So if you have a V8, you have a car, you got a SS1LE, you got a Scat Pack, you got a Hellcat, any of those things, you should be really happy that we get to enjoy these vehicles, these monsters, these machines that aren't able to, that basically defy gravity and what they're supposed to do. Like, you wouldn't think this type of machinery could do what it's capable of doing. Like, we got cars like this that perform on supercar levels. So I feel like as a community all together, we should really just appreciate the fact that we get to enjoy these type of vehicles. This is a blessing to me, and I feel like if you are interested in getting one, you should definitely set a goal to get one this year, because after this year, all the prices finna go super high, and we don't know if we'll ever see them again. I hope we do, but sometimes we just don't know. But that's my take on why the Hellcat Jailbreak could be better than the ZL1LE. Y'all get in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all think. Be honest with me, I'm always honest with y'all. Obviously, I think the ZL1LE is a better car overall. That's why I bought it. But I can sit down and say, hey, the Hellcat Jailbreak does have some things that the ZL1 does not have, because you got to be able to look at the pros and cons of every situation. So, as I usually say, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've been with the channel, I really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and go to 100gangclothing.com, pick up some merch, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Guys, get in the comments and let me know what you thought I thought about today. Get in the comments, let me know. Like, if you agree with me, you disagree with me. I like hearing y'all feedback. I like seeing y'all perspective, because sometimes when y'all give me y'all perspective, it changes my perspective. And so that way we all growing. But like I said, I'll see you guys soon. Let's go.